Okay, let's try this again. I made a few recordings of this beginning of the daf, and it didn't go through. So we're gonna try now with this new app that I have that I can actually have the text on the screen. So today's daf in the Avodah Zarah is Chaf Tes, but on the bottom of Chaf Ches it has like this Cham Lecham V'Silka L'Tzina V'Chlufa Sekanta. That radishes cure fever. Rashi says Chama Lechama is Tznoin Yafa Lechama.
That's my Legos.
Radishes cure fevers and beets cure chills, but the opposite is dangerous. If you give beets for fevers or radishes for chills, it's dangerous. Chamima la'akrava, Krira l'zibura, Chalufa sakanta. That hot compresses, are on a. Here, Mommy. Here, let me give you a hug. Don't hurt your brother. Don't fight with him. Hot compresses for a scorpion skin, cold for a hornet skin, chlufa sakanta, but hot is good for a scorpion. Why don't you give him a hug?
No.
And say I'm sorry. Let him have the book. All right. Hot compresses are good for scorpion skin and cold for hornet skin. The opposite are dangerous. Chamima l'silva u'krire l'chaspanisa. Now we're on our daf. Rashi says chaspanisa sidakun shebifnei adam. That hot water should be on a thorn prick, and cold are on the chaspanisa, which Rashi says is sidakun shebifnei ha'adam, that it's facial scabs or boils. All right, let me just finish my daf. Chalufa sakanta, and the opposite is dangerous. Chala l'sibura, menume latanisa, v'chalufa sakanta. Chala is vinegar, is good for after bloodletting. Menuna l'sanisa. A menune is dogim katanim, small fish. That's good after a fast. V'chalufa sakanta, but the opposite is dangerous. All right. What? Well, I'm sorry. What? Why don't you go read it? Now, what things are dangerous about bloodletting? Tachle, v'sibura, sakanta. Ashte v'sibura sakanta, koiv eina v'sibura sakanta. Eating cress before bloodletting is dangerous. Bloodletting during a fever is dangerous, and bloodletting when you have eye pain is dangerous. Sheni ladog dom, sheni ladom dog, shlishi loy sakanta. You can't eat fish the same day you have a bloodletting, but you could eat fish the day before bloodletting. You can eat fish the day after bloodletting, but you can't eat fish 2 days after bloodletting. Okay, Tana Rabbanan. Our rabbis taught in the Brayso, Makis dam lo yechel chagvash. That if someone has bloodletting, the Brayso says he shouldn't eat chagvash. What is chagvash? Leichalav like greenav b'salm chalayim. Chagvash stands for these 4 types of food: milk, cheese, onions, and cress. Im achel. What if he did eat them right by around the bloodletting time? He should bring a measure of vinegar and a measure of wine, mix them together and drink them. But when he goes to the bathroom after that, he should do that on the east side of the city, because you don't want the smell from the excrement to go and stink up the whole city. Amar Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi Malan Avankli b'Shabbos. Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi says that you can fix the avankle on Shabbos. My avankle, what's avankle? Amar Abaya said is tumcha deliba. It's the muscle that holds up the heart. My Yisusa Maisi Kamoina Karvaya V'Ninya V'Agdasa V'Tzisri V'Avdasa. he should take different herbs, namely cumin, a spoonful of cumin. He should bring mint and asafoetida and savory and hyssop grass, and then he should mix them into a liquid. What kind of liquid should he mix these into? So it says liba b'chamra. He should mix all these herbs into wine for heart pain. Simonach v'yayin yisamach levav enosh. And in Psalm 104, verse 15, in the Bible, it says wine gladdens the heart of man. So therefore, that's where we can say that why wine should be used for this. And it's not necessarily saying that that's what the Bible's saying, but rather we're saying that that's a hint from the Bible or something like that is more like it. L'rucha b'maya, for asthma, you should mix these things into water. These herbs should be mixed with water. In Genesis 1:2, it says the Spirit of God was hovering over the surface of the water, the face of the water. And so rucha, which means spirit or wind, that he, like asthma, then we see that's connected to water. Lechuda b'shichra, for childbirth, like pain from being in labor and chills and so forth. B'shichra. These herbs should be mixed with beer. V'simonach chadal shichma. Shichra means beer, sounds like shichma, which means her shoulder. Shechem is shoulder, shchem, and so that's the connection from a Bible verse, which is kind of, it's not that close, but it's again, it's just a simon. It's not saying what the Bible is actually saying. We have a projector. We don't need to buy a new one. Okay, weiter. Rav Acha Breda Rava Shachik Lahula Kulu Bade Adade Shakalei Mla Chamesh Etzbasei V'Shasile. Rav Acha Barada Rav Acha Barava would grind all of these herbs together, take them in his 5 fingers, like a fistful, and drink it with whatever it is, wine or water or beer. Rav Ashi shachak al chad v'chad l'chude v'shakal mlei etzboi rabasi mlei etzboi zutarti. But Rav Ashi, he would let's see here. That's where you have Rav Ashi. He would grind them individually and take the big finger and the small finger together like a pinch of each one and put it into liquid separately. Rav Papa said, "Ana avdi l'chol hani v'lei istai ad amar li ahutaya aisi kuza chadata mal yamaya v'rami beit harvada dufsha v'tali lei bekichava l'machar ishtei." Rav Papa tried all this; it didn't help. He wasn't cured, but an Arab merchant told him, take a new jug and fill it with water, and take a spoonful of honey, leave it outside overnight under the stars, and drink it the next day. Avdihachi vitase. And when he did this, he was cured. All right. Tana Rabbanan. The rabbis taught in the Baraisa, Shisha Dvarim Rapanas Achoyla Michalia Refusan Refua. There are 6 things that can cure a sick person from his illness, and the cure is a real cure, meaning it's permanent. Velohain, these are they. Kruv. Oh, what just happened? We moved it too far. Kruv is cabbage. Tarvadin means beets. Umeisis and Yevesha is the pennyroyal soup that you take the dry pennyroyal, make a soup out of it. Kevas is the maw of an animal. Veheres is the womb of an animal. Yeseris akaved. Yeseris akaved is the outer part of the liver. Rashi says tarfashta the kavda shikorin ibrish. So some say that something outside of the liver. Some say that that's the diaphragm. V'yesh omrim afdagim katanim. Some say also small fish are also very healthy. Can cure a person. That small fish make a whole person's body fruitful and multiply, meaning we're not talking about reproduction, we're talking about cellular reproduction, that the cells heal and grow and multiply. Weiter. Asar dvarim achzirun es a chayle chalye kasha. There are 10 things if a person is in the process of healing, and he eats one of or does one of these 10 things, he'll get sick again, and the sickness is worse than it was before. Elohein oichel basar shor shuman basar tzali basar oiv tziparim ubeitz tzluya v'shechalayim. If he eats fatty ox meat, or if he eats roasted meat, or if he eats bird meat, poultry, it seems tziparim means like small birds. Not otherwise they say oifas. Ubeitz tzluya, and eggs that are roasted, and cress. Other things, not eating things, tiglachas, shaving or hair cutting, umerchats, bathing, when someone is, on his recovering from illness, ugvina, and eating cheese, v'kaved, and liver, v'yesh oimrim af egoizim. Some say it's also nuts, v'yesh oimrim af kshuyim, and some say also cucumbers are very unhealthy for someone who's recovering. Tana devei Rabbi Shmuel lamani koshman kashuyin. In the Tana of Rabbi Shmuel, the students of Rabbi Shmuel taught that why are cucumbers called kashuyim, which means kasha means hard. It says because they are so hard on the body like swords. Remember, we had the Gemara in Yud Aleph though that said that's only talking about big cucumbers, very big cucumbers, but small cucumbers are actually healthy. So this is where our next video began, because I had recorded this previously and it didn't save properly a few times actually. So this is where we're going to end off, and then I'll refer you to the next video. So thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment, and then we'll I'll end the video. All right.